You still recording?
Yeah.
Okay, do you have anything else you need to say?
Don't bring your wife.
I made it fun.
This is us getting on the boat.
I told him to film us getting on the boat. Apparently this is us getting on the boat.
Redfish Lodge. Greetings, viewers of the YouTube. It's Kenny the Idahonian and
Mrs.The Idahonian.
we're going to Cramer Lake, Sawtooth Wilderness, Idaho.
Yep. Howdy.
Greetings, hiker.
How are you?
Very well.
Up or down?
Oh,
Going up. Where are you heading?
Cramer, you?
Same place.
Let's do that.
I wonder why they name them Labradoodles instead of Poobradors. But if my wife ever makes me get one, I'm calling it my Poobrador.
you're gonna love it when you get it.
Cramer Lakes is a 9.5 mile hike from Redfish Lodge. However, you can take a shuttle across Redfish Lake, and that will take 2.5 miles or so off of your hike.
Which is the best kind of hiking to be doing.
That would make it around 7 miles to the lake, 14 miles round trip.
Nope. According to my Apple Watch, it was 8.5 miles, making it a 17-mile hike.
The shuttle is $19 per person. That's a round trip,
Guidebooks are wrong.
which means you essentially pay somebody $20 to take 5 miles off of your hike. And that's not terrible.
Those book guys are on crack.
The trail from Redfish Inlet Trailhead, that's the back of Redfish Lake, is uphill for the first mile, but then it's fairly flat for 4 or so miles.
Yep.
It's the last couple of miles that are going to kick your bum. That's where you do all the exercise.
Yes.
It's really not that bad though.
Yep.
The internet told me it was moderate. Would you say it's moderate? There's one significant water crossing. I was able to cross it dry without having to kick off my elbows at all.
I decided to take a little swim because I was hot. Okay, so I was crossing the river and everything was going fine, but that water is ferociously fast. And the rock has this
Ferociously?
ferociously.
Ferocious?
Ferociously and ferociously.
Both.
That much, yes. And then there's this like really thin silt or slime or slug juice. I don't know, but it's really slippery.
Algae.
And there was this cavernous, like if I'd walked in, it would have gone up to my knee, so I had to jump over it or I would have broken my ankle. I chose to jump.
And your ankle's not broken.
No, but I'm soaking
Well
wet.
played.
But I'm soaking wet.
So you may have to plan for a water crossing if you're going earlier in the season. Also, we bumped into a black bear just off of the trail. He was pitching and munching the huckleberries.
He loved me. I could see it in his eyes.
I stopped long enough to shoot a picture of him. He poked his head up and let me get a picture of him. I'll put in a video, but it might be hard to see.
He's eating huckleberry. So cute.
Upper Cramer Lake is set back against a deep granite basin. It's very cool. The drain from that lake is a waterfall into Lower Cramer Lake. The whole thing is super scenic.
So pretty. I mean, there's not a part of the hike that's not pretty. It's the prettiest hike I've been on all year.
Being Labor Day weekend, we were unable to secure a camp spot with a view of the waterfall. We ended up in between both of the lakes, right on top of the waterfall, where I actually got some really good pictures, I think.
Slept well because the waterfall put me to sleep.
Yeah, it was cool.
Yeah, that was nice.
There were plenty of extra camp spots up there, even on Labor Day weekend, so there's a lot of camping at Cramer Lakes.
Probably because it's a hard hike. I mean, it's not an easy hike. You have to be ready for it.
It's not hard.
It took me 6 hours to get up there and 4 hours to get down.
Took me that long too.
Well, that's because you were behind me and I slowed him down.
This concludes our successful backpacking adventure to Cramer Lakes.